All right, welcome in to the latest episode of Men of a Certain Age. My name is Les. I'm here tonight again with my partners, Josie Kid and P Double. And tonight, what we're going to get into the 50th year of hip hop. We're going to get into what we believe is the golden era or the golden age of hip hop. As we're recording this show this afternoon, tonight on the Grammys, they're dedicating a special segment to the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So it coincides on what we're going to talk about this evening, because what we're going to talk about is what we feel is, or what we think was, the golden era. With that being said, we're going to get into what we feel is the golden era of hip hop.
Okay, I'm gonna start it off. This is D White, P Double. My mans and them call me Panero. This is more of it's not like an opinion, because there is a golden age, but we may vary on what era we think is the actual golden age. For me, it's 80s to 92 type thing for me. Like, there's a point to me where it just ended. You know what I'm saying? What's happening here? Where's the variety? You know what I mean? But there was an extension too. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But in between that 86 and 92, there was 88.
Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, you know, and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88.
This was when I was a sophomore in high school, and I was just getting just a plethora of just beats and rhymes and MCs. Such a huge variety. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. They brought it back, but it was golden when it was strictly business, and even Dub was straight out of Compton. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Then you had Follow the Leader with Eric B. and Rakim. You know what I mean?
Follow me into a solo, get in the flow, and you can picture like a photo. Music makes mellow, maintains to make melodies for MCs, motivates to break some everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as X-rays. I can take a phrase that's rarely heard, flip it, now it's a daily word.
Don't tell me you wasn't rocking the Slicky.
Man.
The Greatest Adventures is
Y'all tucked in? Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived like slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled.
Slick Rick. Okay.
Yo,
yeah, for sure.
The Greatest Adventures was 88. Man, 88 was nuts, fam.
Right.
Again, 86 to 90. I think it kind of, it tailed off in 92 and picked back up in 93. But with Slick Rick, even the Biz with the going off.
Partying, people as they partying. It's time to hear a funky rhyme from me, the Biz Monkey again. As I just display them, the way I like to say them. This not a stepping style that I use to amuse. And hey, I'm the original, hellified kinging. One freak sound for throwing down, and you know that I'm bringing the crowd to enjoyment by what I do.
MC Light was 88 too.
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so. I'd let you pretend to read me, and then you'd know. Cause I hate when one attempts to analyze. In fact, I despise those who even try to look into my eyes to see what I am thinking. That dream is over. Your yacht is sinking.
Exactly. And then for all the dudes with the funny haircuts, the Kid and Play, they was out there too hype, getting the kicking. They feet together, you know what I'm saying?
And that was the beginning of the Juice Crew too. MC Shan was 88. We got Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince sold a lot of records.
No doubt. 88, man. To me, that year was, for me, it was phenomenal. I remember going to a party, this chick named Yvette. I'm walking back from the party. I hear It Takes Two, and It Takes Two to make a thing. It takes two to make it 88 was a beast, man. You know, but like you were saying before, Josie, the extension of it in 93, like from 93 to 97, I think it was like a silver age. Yeah, like because they came with the Wu and then Big and Nas and Pop and and then Dre and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? That was another kind of, you know, it was.
I'll tell you who else we got in 88. We got Stop Pushing.
Oh yeah, Salt and Pepper, no doubt, no doubt. Representing for the ladies, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But that for me, again, 88 brings back a lot of special, you know, memories for me, and the variety of it. It gave you a feeling when you heard a certain type of song. It put you in a certain type of mood. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear Kane, you like, oh, I'm about to go spit some of this Kane to this girl over here with the big earrings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over to it.
So she was
oh man,
I taught one time like Kane. You know what I'm saying?
So
shout out to Big Daddy Kane, man, for doing your thing, man.
If you ain't come through the hood with the slits in your eyes, you just wasn't popping.
Shout out to Scoob Lover, my brother, and Scrap Lover, the other too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, again, it was an era for us. We was coming up. You know, our parents had their own music. Then when we started coming up, wait a minute, this is for us. This is our music right here. You know, we have our golden era, and like Les was saying, now our music is being honored, because at the time they would have awards for us on the Grammys, and it wasn't televised because they wasn't respecting us. You know what I'm saying?
That part of the Grammy, right? They don't even broadcast that.
Yeah, they wouldn't even broadcast it.
Rerun somewhere.
Like in 89, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince won the first hip hop award.
Right.
And they weren't at the joint because it wasn't broadcast. I remember that because they wouldn't broadcast their award. So shout out to them for holding it down from the beginning.
We chose to boycott. We feel that it's a slap in the face.
No doubt. I'm EDP and Criminal Minded, fam.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Fresh for 88. You suck.
Plethora of just music. It was continuous, you know.
That's the case. You got to go back to 86 too and include the Fat Boys, Houdini.
Discos don't open till after dark, and it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. And I always had to be home by 10, right before the fun was about to begin. Crowds of people lined up inside and out, just for one reason, to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets were clear. You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cause the friends come out at night. The friends come out at night. The friends come out at night.
Beastie Boys,
yeah.
Dougie Fresh and all that beatbox introduction.
Right, but I gotta leave something for y'all though, so I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all gotta, I ain't gonna do it all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta leave something for you. But it just was an era where we were young and we were hearing new music, and we was up on Sunday nights and we was pressing record.
WBNY, shout to WBNY.
Shout out to Buff State.
WBNY. Oh my God.
Shout out to everybody from the city that came to the low, you know what I'm saying, and brought that music with them. Shout out to DJ Red Alert for just playing it on the radio so I can get it from the broad.
We didn't even really rock with the radio back then. We only listened to BNY and
Mixtapes. Right, because the radio wasn't playing what we wanted. Yeah, we wanted that hip hop, man. You know.
So, Lord, you say your golden era is from 86 to 92. You say that 6 year is your golden era. It's right there.
And 88 was my favorite during that period.
Word.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
No doubt.
From 86 to 92, that 6 year period. That's hard. That's tough right there. So go ahead and run yours down there, then, Josie.
Man, I would have to say 87 to 93. I'm going to notch it up a year.
Okay.
Because I need to go through all of the people that came in that transition period where they ushered in the new, like we always talk about. You can't really be dedicated to hip hop if you ain't also trying to expand the culture and bringing forward the new sounds. I think my favorite year is 89. That's when we got the introduction to De La.
Yo, Possum Dove, stand clear to be plugged up into line 1 and 2 so y'all can flaunt that new style of speak.
And good luck to both of you.
Plug 1, plug 2, plug 1, plug 2, plug 1, plug 2, plug 1.
Answering any other service, prerogative, praise positively, I'm acquitted. Enemies publicly shame my utility.
And all of the stuff that really came
Flavor
after
unit.
that,
Out to
and
the
not
flavor
necessarily
unit.
native tongues.
Shout out, no doubt.
Organizations that birthed the tribe and the folks that came after the Latifahs.
Record. And if you feel like you want to get up and walk to it like this here, then it's fine with me. Bass lines affect me. Yeah, cut it up, AD. See, we got two. Can we get two fellas to match them? Easy now. Yo, check it out. Bass lines affect me when my rhymes direct me. Forgive the crowds, oh Lord. They know not why they sweating me. Fighting's against the law in the place that I live. Princess of the Possum, says she a cool girl. She ran Brooklyn, the Bronx, USA, the world. You try to dissect my rhyme.
But yeah, like during 89, we also got the Lord Finesse. We got a bunch of
in the crates.
Man.
Poor Righteous Teachers. We
PYT.
got D Nice. They call me D Nice.
My name is D Nice. My name is D Nice. My name is D Nice. Taking out your suckers and you don't know how I did it. Yo. Taking out your suckers and you don't know how I did it.
That's still one of my favorite beats. That doom, that he rocked that 808 that time.
No doubt.
And he's still giving it to him. Shout out to D Nice and the DJ parties during the pandemic. We certainly respected it and needed that.
No doubt.
But yeah, K Solo came through. Special, whole bunch of folks braced us in the 90s. So going through them years, we definitely was getting banged in the head with a whole bunch of hip hop and a whole bunch of stuff that gave us options. It wasn't just one genre. It wasn't just one style of rap.
Josie, you mentioned Special Ed.
I'm talented, yes, I'm gifted. Never boosted, never shoplifted. I got the cash, but money ain't nothing. Make $1 million every record that I cut, and my name is Special Ed, and I'm a super duper star. Every other month I get a brand new car. Got 20, that's plenty, yet I still want more. Kinda find a Honda Scooter's got 74. I got the riches. I got it
when he first came out.
And Ed was giving it to us.
Yeah, Ed was a young boy, man. And he was lyrically, he was talented lyrically, man. You know, when he had that special
gifted. Never boosted, never shoplifted.
Right. He articulated.
Money ain't nothing. Come on, man.
He was articulate, man.
$1 million every record that I cut, and my name is Sean Jones, and I'm a super duper star.
Yeah.
So, shit, I mean, coming through there, like I said, 89.
Right.
Hell yeah. We can't forget about 91 either, and the main source.
Shout out to my man, the Large Pro, man. Extra P, man. That's my dude, man. Come on, man.
I reminisce with bliss of when we was closer and wake up to be greeted by an argument again. You act like a 10, so immature.
Put out some of the hottest bangers in hip hop.
Go ahead, Josie. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Josie.
Man, shit. I need some 92. That's when we got Pete Rock.
And put the needle to the grind, representing one kind, seeing eye for the blind. Witness what I carry on bears a further purpose. From how we do slam a few, then you wanna purchase a dialogue of funk. You love to pop it in your trunk. I win more discipline than a Shaolin monk. Pete Rock and CL, well set to spark it. The power on
Showbiz and AG. We got Diamond D.
Sally got a one-track mind. It doesn't matter if it's yours or mine. Cause if you're getting dough and you wanna get with her, yeah, you can hit her. Yo, see, Sally got a one-track mind. It doesn't matter if it's yours or mine.
So you say your golden era is from when to when?
87 to 93.
87 to 93, and PU is from 86
to 92.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, those are definitely some strong years, you know. And with me, my timeline combines both of them. For me, I look at from 86 to 97. Some people may say 85 because 85 is when the show.
Excuse me, Regular Fresh. Yes! Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite. They never write. That's not polite. Am I lying? No, you're quite right.
And Run-DMC and them was really starting to knock. But for me, 86 is really when I really started getting a grasp of what was going on. Run-DMC first came.
Hello everybody, how do you do? No matter what's the matter, what's the matter with you? We never been soft to the hustle with you. Until you sucker, yo. What's for you? It goes beats for your dear, beats for your dear, beats for your dear. Come here, you booger beer. Standing in the corner, know you wanna come here. You wanna come here, you wanna come here. You wanna come here. With your tripping wear and your nappy hair. Never give a glance too rare, you just stare. Prepare, we're gonna tear. We're gonna be and it's all waxing, smaller or big, shorter, taller, give me your all your dick, and I will squeeze the cheese. I'm squeezing the knees. And it's back and looking greasy your knees. And it's a feasible fellow, feasibly mellow, easily diesel because the speakers with a word. That's just dead, that's the brothers are dead. We put all the spread, put the hands to bed, let's on the bed, and a Nazi jet came over and said, every time I run, I got to pull my name.
That my Adidas was crazy.
No question about it. Like that 86, it was like I said, an awakening for me. I kind of was starting to come into my own. That 86 year, what monster year. Why I take that time frame is from the late 80s to the 90s, hip hop experienced a huge growth within that time frame. Between 86 and 97 was such an explosion in music, like you were saying. All of the acts that came, and you think about through that time, we got Outkast, we got Snoop, we got Dre, we got N.W.A, we got Luke. You know, it goes on. What was your man from Michigan, MC Bree?
People gon' dance to, give the record a second and a chance to, hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet is planted in the pavement. Crumble I can never do. So now I'm looking dead at you.
Yeah.
We got all of those, and they were all different. You know, I could jump in the car with P, and P might be rocking out to N.W.A. You know what I'm saying? Then I could jump in the car with Josie, and he could be rocking out to Big Daddy Kane. There was nothing, and they weren't sounding the same. So when you put in that cassette, because it was the cassette era,
no doubt,
transferring into the CD era. When you put that cassette in, you got taken to places that you've never been before. Like we said before on different episodes. You know, you put that N.W.A. tape in, and you was in Compton. You know what I mean? You put that Ghetto Boys tape in, and you was in Houston. You know what I mean? You put that Outkast in, and you was in the ATL.
Watching ceiling fans go round, trying to catch that feeling off instrumental. Had my pencil and plus my paper. We caught the 86 light on your head to Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to find our spot off in that light off in that spot, knowing that we can rock
that era. And you know, you think about the women MCs that came out during that era, starting with, you know,
The boogie boogie down. Boogie down. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you're from the Bronx and you know you dare, let me hear you say.
Shantae, the real Roxanne, all the way up to Missy Elliott. And the reason why I say 97 is my cutoff is because in 97, y'all, that's to me is when it changed. And no disrespect to the artists that came out in 97 and after 97, it was just a different ball game. Like that goes into what you were saying, P, how you can recognize. It's not the sample no more. It's the whole
joint.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And the sample being taken to make a beat, now the sample is the beat.
Right.
You know, you think about that. You think about that time in hip hop. You know, we came from Beat Street, Crush Groove.
Right.
What's this, man? No, man. Come on, man. We're through, all right? No more, man. We're done with you, man.
My radio, believe me, I like it loud. I'm the man with the box that can rock the crowd. Walking down the street to the hardcore beat while my JVC vibrates the concrete. I'm sorry if you can't understand, but I need a radio inside my hand.
I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on a sidewalk while on street talk, and then taught to Hawk, New York. I go to Queens for Queens to get the proof from Brooklyn. Make money in Manhattan and never been tooken. Go uptown to the Bronx and boogie down, get strong on the island, recoup and lay around. Time to build my juice back up.
Right.
You know, to New Jack City.
Hi, mister. How you make your money?
Hustler, word, I pull the trigger long, grit my teeth, spray to every nigga's gone. Got my block sewn on my dope spots. Last thing I sweat, so suck a punk cop. Move.
All of that, all of those movies, New Jersey Drive, all of those movies, Do the Right, all of those movies came during that classic time. My time frame was from 86 to 97. That 86 to 97, man, was a great time to be alive in the hip hop culture, man. Not even just to mention the gear. You know, when hip hop really started coming through, the whole fashion thing changed. It kind of went to athletic gear almost, really.
Streetwear.
You know, exactly. And it became streetwear because we took it and put it out in the streets. 86 to 97, the fashion. You think about when Heavy D came through and he came with the Coke, came with
the Budbies, yeah.
And came with the Coke gear and the Deltas. It's like, man, I gotta get me a pair of Deltas and some Coke gear.
Yeah. Tough and all that stuff. I make you dance and prance till you huff and puff. There's just no way you can get enough of me. Yo, Mr. Big Stuff. I'm the overweight Prince, Dominator MC, Heavy D, constant weight gainer. And since I choose the way not to lose, I will stay this way so that I can bruise MCs around who front and frown. You go round for round, I go pound for pound. At the end of the party when you're saying goodnight, don't come to me and say take it light. I'm your Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Or
money
some
earning,
them shits.
But then again, you also had, there was such a variety. You had the kids dressing like De La. You know what I'm saying? You had kids dressing like Quest. Like
Or
me, I went to, right.
And see, for me, after that 90s, after 97, it became about platinum. I need to go platinum. I need to go double platinum. It became monetized. It became super monetized.
Right.
After that 97. And once it became super monetized, that's when them culture vultures
Right, but the big budgets came in, right?
That goes right.
Don't you think it watered the music down though? The originality of it? Like after 97, it just came on about bread, about money, about getting money. It took away the art of it. You know what I'm saying?
So that they could hear. You only wanted to keep it within your crew for a while before it came out. That era was the era of the city tape. It was a tape from WBLS or Kiss FM from New York City. And if you got a city tape, you was the dude on the block.
And that's when I came on. Red Hat, BDP, Molly, had the whole Juice Crew.
You know, these tapes really made it to every corner of the world.
Wow. I mean, we're that popular? Them cassettes is what our internet was.
You know, my first introduction to a city tape was with my man Shay. Rest in peace, homie. You know, he introduced me to a city tape with LL Cool J at the beginning of his career when he had beef with MC Shan.
Sun never sets on my empire. Rhyme so hot, my tongue's on fire. Two bits up, whack rappers clone. Where was you at when I wasn't known? All of a sudden, it's just start bugging. You get jealous cause the whole crew's hugging. You're a rough host and I'm your host. Tonight we're gonna see who can eat the most. I remember those rhymes about Jack LaLanne. Got a trembling feeling inside my brain. I'm Adam and Eve and you got the big to wanna diss with your fist. Cause I made it big, like a lizard in the weeds, something's up your sleeve. It's a headline report. Every time I breathe, I can't get on the bus or walk in the jam without a jealous knucklehead knowing who I am. I'm Jack.
So yeah, Shay had the mixtape of LL going freestyle rhyming at MC Shan. But the thing about it was we could only listen to it in his mom's Cougar because the tape. He had rewound the tape so many times in his mom's Cougar, it got stuck in the tape deck and he couldn't get it out. So we used to have to get in the car and listen to that city tape. That was the first time I ever heard a city tape.
No doubt.
For DJ Red Alert and DJ Molly Mall, those city tapes was the heartbeat, man, of the hood when we got to city tapes. You talk about dubs. Those dubs was on dub. Shout out to the city tapes, man.
Shout out
to Ron G. Shout out to Kid Capri. Shout out to Tony Toka.
WBLS too, man. Mr. Magic, man. Come on, man. You know?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Mr. Magic.
Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, that's my golden era from that 86 to that 97. Hot 97 was a mean year.
Yeah.
You know, 97, that's when Big Pun come through. You ain't a killer. You know, that shit was knocking so hard. You know what I mean?
Of life is taking toll. Even Jesus Christ forsake my soul. Please tell me what price to pay to make it whole. Take control. I'm making dough, but not enough to blow. J.O.'s, they lost my flow, but they yo, I don't trust the soul. The soul I know we need to. These evil streets will meet you halfway and eat you. Alive trying to survive illegal. I'll leave you lost. Mount you on the cross. Whip you like a horse. Sacrifice Joe. We follow the killer's code when we come for you.
Man, Capel. It's the burial ground sound done. Come on, man.
It's the burial ground sound done. It's real out here. Staten Island putting chills in y'all niggas. Forever in it. Yo, my devastating hot 97 mentality. Keep me on point for my 4-digit salary. Heavyweight lyric, never lost 1 calorie. I'm soon to be seen on the TV screen. Gambino, cappuccino to the afro sheen. Stay black, wearing mad high road to rap council. Splash love to woo in the orderly tonsil.
You know, Ghost coming with the Cobra clutch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo. Yeah, bitch. Hey, yo. Motherfucker. Hey, yo. Swallow it. Hey, yo, we dash lost this bloody version of glacier. Slingshot through a gem in his mouth. Swallow his razor. Say no more. My back be parked against the wall. Trooper square holding. Face don't give a fuck about the
right.
And finally, getting respect on the air tonight. You know what I'm saying, on the Grammys.
It only took 50 years for them to recognize
All it took was
what it is and what we
piece, huh?
doing out here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
5
man.
decades is, the minimum.
Yeah, man.
Terrible.
So this is the latest episode of Men of a Certain Age when we talked about the golden era of hip hop. Josie Kid, your golden era of hip hop was
97 to 87 to 93, excuse me.
87 to 93. Panero, your golden era was
86 to 92, 88 being my favorite.
That's what it is. And for me, as y'all just heard, my golden era is from 1986, my favorite year. 1986 is one of my favorite years in my lifetime. Shout out to 1986.
Shout out to 86.
To 1997, man. That 11-year time frame for me is the golden era of the hip hop culture right now within these last 50 years. So for Josie Kid, for Panero P Double, for me, we're gonna say peace, man. And as long as the love and the trust is there, we're gonna grow.
Peace.
Fly low. DJ Shay forever.